I want to take a moment to update you on what's going on this week. I think you'll notice that a new Where's Waldo video has been posted, and I'm glad to see that some of the groups have already started discussing the situation. You will make a note that I have put up a new discussion board for the Waldo Part 2. So I ask that you guys work within that discussion thread for this one, because when I give you a grade, I have to be able to grade within the discussion board that you're posting to. And I've already given you a grade for the discussion for posting 1. So try to get this one into discussion 2. You'll also note that I put a chat room, and each group has a private chat room, so if you want to get together and talk about it, that's a great idea. I want to give you a couple of extra hints here that is important, because I'm reading the discussion. Some of you are close, but you're missing it by a little bit. Remember that I came on a bicycle, and that means I had to ride there. And it's within 10 miles of my home, and I think my home is listed somewhere on the website. It says where I live, or look me up in the phone book. So anyway, that's for the Where's Waldo. And this week we're going to be working on Module 4, and you're going to be doing a little bit of work with your observation. I'm hoping that most of you have the observation hours under control. If you haven't started yet, you need to get on to it. School is about over, so you're going to be finding a summer program someplace. So you will be posting your discussion plans to your observation plans to the discussion board. You can send me your forms via snail mail, regular mail, or you can fax them to me. I will be posting the address and the fax number soon. The other thing that you're going to be working on this week is your case study analysis. I was very pleased with the discussion postings on the Lee Scott case that most of you did a couple weeks ago. It shows that you've read it, that you've thought about it. Please pay close attention to APA style when you create your paper. There's an example and some helpful hints posted online. I may even do a quick video clip to show you a little bit more about it. There's an example of an analysis, so make sure that you follow that example carefully. That's the way it needs to be set up, with your headings and subheadings and things like that, to make it easy to read. The topic is very emotional, I think, on grades. Whenever we talk grades, that's one of the hardest parts of teaching. And she does have a dilemma. I want you to think about the purpose of a grade. That's, in my opinion, the crux of this matter. Do we use grades for assessment? And if it's an assessment purpose, then we are assessing student learning by the grade. For instance, if you get an A, that would pretty much mean that you have exceeded mastering the learning outcomes for that semester, or for that paper, or for whatever it is that you've done. So if you wrote an essay and you got an A on that essay, and the learning outcome of that essay was to write a process analysis paper, then that means that you mastered it. A B would mean that you mastered it at a little bit lower level. A C would mean that you still mastered it. A D would probably mean you did not master it. And an F would definitely mean you did not master it. So I guess that kind of brings us to the point where if someone tries really, 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 really hard and you give them a pity C, does that indicate mastery? So it's something to think about. I don't have any right or wrong answers, but you need to think about, what is the purpose of a grade? Is it to motivate? Is it to reinforce? Is it to make a student feel good or bad? Or is it to be an indicator of learning? So think about that as you approach your case study analysis. Make sure that you proof this very carefully. I would suggest, if you want, that you can exchange papers within your group and get some help there. We also have a link, which I will point out on the website, where you can send it away for tutoring, and someone will look at it and get it back to you. It's called Smart Thinking, and they give some really good feedback on particularly grammar errors and things like that that you don't want to get dinged on. I will also be posting a rubric this week so that you will know exactly how the paper is going to be graded. So we've got a lot going on this week. Get the observations nailed down, start working on the case study, and continue reading and taking the quizzes. Have a great one. Bye-bye.